Hello, my people. Have you ever seen a 16-year-old girl delete the photo she just posted because of one single comment about her jawline? Or a guy at the gym who refuses to smile in the group picture because he's obsessed with the flaw nobody else ever seen in him? We have stopped looking in the mirror to see who we are, my people. We are seeing things to cut away. This is the quiet poison right now, and it's not just the trend, it's the tragedy. What is it? 21-year-old Chetna Raj, she was in some vain celebrity. She was a daughter, a friend, just a girl who wanted a slimmer face, the kind she saw on her Insta feed every day. She walked into the clinic to trade her health to get a reflection, and she never walked out. In 2024, India recorded 1.29 million cosmetic procedures, nearly 1.3 million. We need to talk about why. Think about the desperation it takes to sit in a cold chair and watch your own blood be drawn just to be injected back into a skin. They call it a vampire facial or the Joker surgery, where a doctor carves a permanent smile mark on your flesh because you need to look happy. It's more important than actually feel it. People are even slicing into their own palms, trying to rewrite their lifelines with a surgeon's blade. Is this really where we find our fate now? 1.2 million people didn't wake up hating themselves overnight. They were pushed by social media, dating apps, the world that tell them that the natural self is a mistake. Today, we are stepping into the shadows of India's most dangerous obsession, not to judge, but to see, because price of looking perfect is getting higher every day, and someone has to ask, who is profiting from our scars? Have you ever seen a mother look at her daughter's wedding biodata and sigh, and not just because of her education, but because of the shape of her nose? Or a father who quietly calculates the cost of skin lightening treatment alongside the dowry? This is the silent reality in thousands of homes across India. We have turned the Rishta meeting into an inspection where a daughter is not a person, she is a product being prepared for sale. Surgeons are reporting a chilling new trend: pre-matrimonial surgery. It's not about medical emergencies, it's about social acceptability. In clinics across Uttar Pradesh and beyond, doctors reveal that nearly 80% of these patients are women trying to fix a flaw like receding hairlines or broad jaws before the marriage market rejects them over again. They call it a shadi package, but let's call it what it really is: a total identity wipe. Imagine a teenage girl undergoing major jaw correction surgery not to chew better, but because her family was tired of hearing no from the prospective grooms. Parents are not protecting their daughters anymore. They are scrubbing away their heritage, convinced that the only way to be a happy life is to erase the skin they are born with. If they can't afford the 10 lakhs in the cash, they pay 2 lakhs to the surgeon to fix her face, hoping that the discount on her humanity buys her a better deal. The scalpel has become the new dowry in the town. We aren't celebrating weddings anymore. Naturally, we are witnessing a systematic modification of human beings. When we treat a girl's face like a design flaw to be fixed by the doctor, we are telling the entire nation that their soul is irrelevant if the packaging does not meet the market standard, my people. If I love now begins with surgery, who exactly are we marrying anymore? Have you ever spent a 2 hour office call staring at nothing but your chin? Have you ever noticed a colleague suddenly look completely different after a week of leave with a little skin tight and eyes a little too wide. In the high pressure boardrooms of Bengaluru and Mumbai, we are not just working anymore, we are obsessing. We used to dress for the job we wanted, but now we are cutting our faces for the camera we are trapped in. The dermatologist across metro cities calling it Zoom dysmorphia. What is that? It's a psychological crisis born in the work from home. Surgeons report a massive surge in professionals booking Botox and jaw contouring, not because they are aged, but because they have spent months staring at a distorted wide angle webcam. They don't just say that they want to look beautiful anymore. They just say that I look tired on calls, my face looks weak in meetings. From the jawline to the fatigue, the tech parks to the eye bag panic of the financial districts, between professional grooming and the psychological breakdown collapsing, we have turned out our laptops into mirrors that never stop judging us. LinkedIn culture has made us feel that a shadow under our eyes is professional failure and a sign that we aren't grinding in hard enough. So we pay a stranger to resurface our skin just to survive 1800 pixels, the ultimate cost of virtual workspace. Your time is not your sense self. You become a surgical project trying to look sharp on the 14-inch screen, forgetting that a camera lens was never meant to tell us who we are. My people, we are slicing our skins just to satisfy a camera lens that was designed by an engineer, not a creator. We are just becoming the filters we used to hide behind. Have you ever seen a schoolgirl hide her face in the shade during a sports meet? Not because of the heat, but because she is terrified of becoming too dark. Or an employee from a small town practicing a fake accent in the mirror, swallowing his own mother tongue, trying to match the polished look of his upper class managers. We are not just changing our faces anymore. We are trying to erase where we came from. For decades, billion-dollar brands built their empires by telling us that the fair skin equals success. They might have changed their names from fair to glow under pressure, but the insecurity hasn't left our body. Clinics across the country are in seeing a surge in the laser lightning and glutathione treatment. It's not just cosmetic, it's social hierarchy. Activists and psychologists warn that this obsession is the modern form of old caste coded beauty where the wrong skin tone is treated like a debt you have to pay off your entire life. From the glass skin of Korean trends to the narrow noses of Eurocentric filters, ethnic individuals being replaced by one algorithmic approved false sense. We are witnessing identity suicide. Corporate grooming standards and LinkedIn cultures have created a polished image that rewards lighter skin and westernized features. If you don't fit in, you are told to upgrade yourself, scrubbing and cutting away your heritage until there is nothing left but a pale, hallowed imitation of a stranger. The ultimate tragedy is not that we have made that hatred profitable. We have turned our bedrooms into clinics, our mirrors into enemies, critics. We are nation trading our history for a glow that isn't even ours. My people, when we finally realize this, scrubbing away the skin we are born in, who is going to be left to look back at us from the mirror? A human being or just a ghost of someone else's standard? Have you ever scrolled past a video of girl suddenly transforming into a model after a surgery with a doctor smiling next to her in a camera? We have entered an era where operating room has become a content and studio, and your insecurity is the lead actor. Doctors have traded their stethoscopes for rings, for the message they are sending is quiet but deadly. Your natural face is the reason your life feels impossible. Clinics in Mumbai and Delhi are reporting a bizarre new phenomena. 20-year-olds walking in with the filtered Instagram selfies asking surgeons to recreate a camera face in the real life. They are seeing healthcare, they are seeing preventive Botox because they have been convinced to fear aging before they have ever lived happily. They are taking loans for the preventive procedures, paying for a future they are too afraid to even look at. Medical ethics are collapsing as surgeons move from being healers to lifestyle influencers. Algorithmical forming your dissatisfaction for engagements and profits. The doctor's influencers is a new kind where they use the algorithm to wound your soul, then use the scalpel to charge you the bandage they created. They don't call it surgery, they call it glow up or emotional salvation. They blurred the line between the healthcare and entertainment until the patient is no longer a human being but an audition for public approval. They monetize a cycle, first the lips and then jawlines, then skin texture. The target always moves because if you were ever truly satisfied, their business model would die completely. We are living in a digital slut house where surgical payment plans were paid by strangers to cut away our humanity piece by piece until is a perfect stranger staring back at us. When the person who is supposed to heal you is the one making you feel broken just to sell you the cure, who can you actually trust? Your doctor or the algorithm that sent you to him? Have you ever seen someone go through a painful breakup and instead of grieving, they immediately go silent, only to return weeks later with a completely different face? We have stopped allowing ourselves to feel the weight of rejection in the modern era. We don't process our grief anymore. We try to amputate it. It's not just a trend, it's a business strategy. During the Valentine's month, while the world celebrates love, clinics are rolling out heartbreak discounts, self-love packages. They are not celebrating your independence. They are predatory vultures waiting for your heartbreak so that they can sell you a new chin at 20% off. They have turned your rock bottom into a quarterly profit margin. They have rebranded insecurity as self care. They tell you that the post breakup glow up is the ultimate way to win. But let's be honest, true self love doesn't just come from 15% discount on a scalpel. We are trading the time it takes to heal a heart for the time it takes for the surgical swelling to go down. We are turning our bodies into weapons of spite designed to be fired at an ex partner's feet with the surgeon's help can't reach the sorrow. The tragedy of the revenge body is that a monument of the person who left you. If you need a discount code from a surgeon to feel worthy again, who really won the relationship? We are financing our way back to the new phase, win a war with a ghost. Are we becoming better version of ourselves or just surgically altered reminders of the people we are trying to forget? Listen to me, my people. You do not need a surgeon's permission to exist in your own skin. Your face is not a design flaw warning to be corrected. It's the final results of thousands of years of survival. You exist because of the history that refused to be erased, a passion that burned through generations, and a design that no algorithm can ever truly replicate. The industry wants you to believe you are a work in progress so they can keep charging you. But for the progress, the truth is Much simpler. You are already the finished masterpiece. Don't let a stranger with a scalpel rewrite your story that took centuries to write. Be unrepeatable because the world doesn't need another filter. It needs you. Just you.